26-year-old Tom Bull is a single bloke living at home with his mum and dad, Jill and Simon. He has a successful career as an IT consultant and is footy mad, playing at least 4 times a week. But one thing he's not so passionate about is food. Tom has spent his life surviving on a bizarre diet of nothing but beans and chips. And even Tom's beloved beans and chips must conform to strange rules.
I like to keep them separate. I don't really like it with the beans touching the chips. Like, chips would all be covered in the beans juice.
When he can't get hold of his mainstays, he fills up on litres of milk.
Probably have about 2 of these a day.
And yet more potatoes.
Put all my crisps in here. Eat about 8 bags a day.
Fruit and veg don't get a look in.
What about the salad?
No thanks. But I don't want to eat leaves. And someone says, why don't you try this instead? I just think, no, because last time I tried something, I felt all uncomfortable, hot, start sweating and sort of panicking and just feeling really nervous.
Having never moved on from his childhood diet means Tom still even eats like a child.
26 years old, I should know how to use a knife and fork properly, but I only need a fork for my baked beans and a fork for my chips.
And if that wasn't bad enough, even chewing is a struggle.
I've tried chewing beans before, but it just doesn't feel natural to me. So I just swallow them. I can't help it. I put them in my mouth, in they go and they're gone. Sound like all right, pig.
Tom's freaky eating started when he was a baby and refused to eat most solid foods.
It was from milk, basically, to things like a packet of Skips and then beans.
Tom has 2 younger sisters who grew up eating a normal diet. But his parents fought a losing battle when it came to Tom.
I mean, I remember a few traumas at the table, having to try and encourage him to eat some different foods, but it just never happened.
It isn't the fact that he started eating meat or cheese or anything like that. He's never started. He's never tasted those things.
Growing up, even Christmas and birthdays had to be chips.
We'll all sit down and have a Christmas meal, and he'll sit there with his happy chips.
Tom may be 26, but his mum still looks after her little boy.
I always make sure that in the house we have the foods that he will eat.
But outside the home, his mates are less supportive.
You just feel like everybody's looking at you, and to be out and feel like that is not comfortable.
And what can I get for you, sir?
Can I just have a side order of fries, please?
It's even started to affect his work, forcing him to lie to get out of professional lunches with clients.
I make up stories all the time when people say, oh, should we go and get some lunch? I'll say, I'm not really hungry, I've been ill, I've said before, and I'll be starving. But I'll put it off till the end of the day when I know I can get something I want to eat.
At mealtimes, it's not just food he's uncomfortable around, preferring to eat alone. And his freaky eating is taking its toll on those closest to him.
When we want to go out for special occasions with the family, we have to make provision for Tom, or just not invite him.
It would be lovely for us all to be able to just go out and eat together and not have that horrible feeling for me because, sorry. Oh, sorry, I can't do that bit, sorry.
What has stopped you trying new foods in the past?
I don't know why, every time I think I'm going to try something, I think, oh, it's going to make me feel sick or something.
Do you mean feel sick or
feel in
actually
my mouth.
vomit?
Oh, no, I feel sick now.
Right, just being...
No, might be butterflies.
Yeah,
And knowing that I'm going to try something, because I am going to try something, so...
You are. So you definitely have this, I'm ready now.
I'm ready to start trying.
Do you want to pick up the cucumber to start with, then?
Okay, do you want me to use a fork?
Yeah.
That's another thing for me.
After a lifetime of eating beans and chips, Tom has never had to use a knife and fork together. So after a crash course, it's back to the food.
So you put it down
Yeah.
and cut with a knife.
Just a little bit, because I'm
Yeah.
going to have to eat this, aren't I?
Yeah. Well anticipated.
Okay.
So that looked hard.
Yeah, it
Your
was quite
face was
hard.
really kind of, all the muscles were...
Yeah, going all over the place, yeah. I kept chewing and chewing. I was thinking, now, swallow. And it was just sort of getting stuck there.
So much this is about, it's not the taste, it's the...
No, I guess it's the chewing, isn't it? I've never thought of it like this way, really.
Should we go to the tomato?
OK.
Work up to it
I'll
how
take
you
it
want.
with the knife because I'm shaking.
You shaking?
Yeah, because I'm nervous.
It's a result for Tom and Charlotte. For the first time ever, he's eating new food, but it's still only baby bites.
Oh, this doesn't look like it's going to be fun at all. Get it on the fork. Oh.
You are taking incredibly small mouthfuls. I will go like this, I'll go like that, I'll have a bit of that, and I'll probably have a bit of that, and I'll go that, and I'll go that.
Yeah, it's a whole mouthful, isn't it?
That's decent.
Yeah, what I'm doing is like baby sizes, baby steps.
Before he leaves, Charlotte wants him to try some of the more challenging foods.
The fish, to me, would be harder for me to try than the chicken, and the chicken's a no. The fish is a no-no. That's broccoli, isn't it?
That's broccoli.
Everyone keeps telling me how good broccoli is, but they all hate it. Oh, what bit should I eat, though?
Well, it's usually good to eat a bit of the stalks and the leaves at the same time.
Oh, I can't do that much, just not that much. So. Don't know, I'll keep going. Nah, that was too much for me.
Well done, though.
But it's just too much in my mouth. Yeah, I think the reason I tried stuff today was because she didn't let me do all the normal things that I would do, like start judging it. I've just taken baby bites of different foods today. I need to be taking platefuls of that or having a decent portion of that, so I'm a million miles away from where I need to be or where I want to be.